It's real. It's even real spiritual books out there too, and that's what I use for a lot of my. It's a book called Science of Getting Rich.
Okay.
Wallace D. Wattles. He basically break down his principle that there's one thought force that permeates this whole works. He just gets you to know like God is omnipresent. So like if you just channel your mind to the bread and already believe, because he say even this planet was thought into existence. And I'm like, that's how powerful our mind is. If we really dominate our thoughts and really build our beliefs up, we won't be questioning. Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Once we really thinking from divine mind and not getting trapped on dependency on the system where they want us.
Sure.
Cause they just trying to, reel us in or something, like.
Oh, bro.
So it's like once we see the loops and the traps, bro, we'll really be free and liberated. So it's like that's what I really strive for, like with my soul.
And it's time to get it. Like, you be saying that when you younger, or when I was like, yo, when I was 8, I'm driving, I'm seeing cars drive past. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have that when I get older.
Yeah.
It's time to get it now.
Yeah,
it's time to get it. I was like, dream car, McLaren.
Yeah, and already.
It's time to get it
and
now.
They already, the law of attraction shit, but they already tell us to look at it like if it's ours, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if it's
all
ours.
right, so how do you do
and
that?
I'm gonna get a little video of us, bro.
You already know. Hey.
Real, the real.
Next time we gonna be on the yacht.
Oh God,
I need stamps on my passport.
For sure, we on that.
That's a bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that for us. I don't post it.
Where to?
I told you I got that one grill with 2 people on there, and I just cultivated that because the bro, we been locked in. He a good dude, but that's what I knew from high school, and like he charisma and all that. But I respect him because his loyalty, bro. We done been through like
loyalty
tests, and I'm like,
bro.
okay, he real. And then he threw the shorty like, bro, look at her now, like the one I was rocking with. But in that, I don't be on. I really try to dodge attention, bro. I just be trying to. Once you know what we got within is like, that could turn me up. I ain't really trying to really pull people unless it's like minded like we is. Y'all rock with that, but with the other vibes we got to deal with.
For sure. With building a public brand.
Yeah.
See, I want to post my training on YouTube, but then it's like the competition's also watching. They also following me.
Yeah, for sure.
But like if they can't fuck with me, do it matter. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna say like I ain't big on like the social media stuff, but to build a brand, I got to.
Yeah, you should.
So right now my Insta is private, but I've been thinking about.
You could build like even my brand. I got a faceless. That's a faceless brand, bro.
Okay.
Once I learned that, because some people you got to think. Some people so business minded. They like, man, YouTube is like a $1 trillion pop. I know some people go to sleep the rain all day. YouTube reward people if they watch it and then the ads. I can make money because this would be a daily routine, something peaceful for them.
Yeah.
That's just a rain footage, something like beautiful like this, or you could use AI to make some cover art, and you just uploading consistently and know how to like reel people in.
Yeah.
You will get rewarded. Like you could be making 20, 30K a month from that.
Okay.
So it's like long-term plan with it, but of course some stuff can take off overnight as well. So that's the great thing about it.
For sure.
But definitely that's why I said it, because I'm like, man, I know this world going on technology, and the more. Bro, our generation ain't my generation. I'm glad I had a balance, but I was able to I got to learn people skills because I got to go outside.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no phone, ain't no social media really. Like Facebook came out like when I was like high school, so that made me see the power in building with your people. Seeing the perks when everybody not on a phone and humans really connecting with each other.
For sure.
You know how dope that can be.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So then of course playing sports, football my whole life was one and the same with all that. So realizing that, but now it's different though. So not saying that's bad though, because the good of it is this. Like I would say I start with the good first. The good, it opened my mind with the technology. Like, wow, some people really trade and they making millions. Wow, look at the beautiful part of the city. Because before that, it's just your environment, or you just hear from your people what it is. And usually that's good as well, but now with the internet, you can see everything. You can know what's going on in Cali, anytime, the good and the bad. So that's just the power of it, where you dang, there's so much more to life, and it expands your consciousness. But the bad is comparison came about, because now you're like, dang, what up? People, comparison a thief of joy.
Absolutely.
So a lot of depression and mental health issues come because of the technology.
Facts.
And people now putting love in themselves, and they just look, man, why I don't got this? Why my family? You know what I'm saying? So it's really. I even seen the mayor of New York. He sued all the social media companies because he said I don't know if he won it, but it was he was like, the mental health statistics prove that we blame, and they that's why I don't know if you see Mark Zuckerberg stay in court, bro.
Word.
Because he got so much power. Billions of people are on your app.
You ever
the government looking at him as a threat.
It's a Netflix short film called Social Dilemma. They break down how these apps.
I think I seen it. I didn't watch that though. Probably need to. But yeah, you go.
They break down how
listening, brother.
They break down how each app is designed to steal your attention, and they make money off your attention. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then they talk about. They literally break down how they do it. Pretty much in that show. It was saying like just the dopamine and you gotta watch it. They give real detail.
No, I believe that. Cause I read up on some article. That's when I was getting enlightened because I dealt with the mental health negativities of it, to be honest. But that they bring in the same psychologists from, you know what I'm saying, like betting companies and like gambling that's related on addiction. Because you got to think they're trying to make money, bro.
Facts.
You know, I don't think they're doing it with bad design and like, oh, this is humbling. But they like, man, if people are addicted and we need people on our stuff to grow and hit margins, they got to think financially. But capitalism is not always good because people don't be aware of how it affects them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not aware of the power of their mind. So it's just...
And they want to keep them there. Like, they say, why would a lion teach his gazelle how to
get away?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
he the gazelle learned, he learned. But like, you know what I'm saying?
It's real.
Same concept.
So, it's all, but this is why I respect about the animal kingdom, even that aspect. But what makes the lion the king of the jungle, he ain't the biggest, that's an elephant, that's a giraffe. He not the fastest, that's a cheetah. It's his mindset.
Yeah.
He thinking eat, hunt. Gazelle thinking run. So it's when you like that within, it's like you good in this world. But some people, we gonna always have and has not. That's been the Bible. But I just like, man, I know what's within me. I gotta get attuned. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you, of course, you gonna pull as much people, and then the like-minded, like how we build, like that's naturally and organically.
For sure.
And then our influence gonna be able to change people in a positive way. The more we grow and expand, family, friends, outside, all of that.
There's gonna be other like-minded individuals out there too. We ain't the only two, right?
We can't exactly. We can't. And that's what's dope. I know it's a whole movement. Like it could be a whole movement, bro. I know a whole lot of people. That's one thing I don't like about these shoelaces so long. That a whole lot of people think like us and feel like us. In the midst of saying that, like that's good though, bro. Like. That's why I look, bro. Like, I don't try to limit myself. I try to imagine someday, like, man, I could be a Tony Robbins or do a seminar. Because not even that, bro. Just knowing, like, them dudes, Tony Robbins, bro, he didn't do seminars where he got paid $1 million
20
for
minutes.
An hour, bro.
20 minutes of talking.
Probably even 20 minutes. That big, bro.
Yeah.
So imagine, like, if he could do that consistently, ain't no not telling you can get to somewhere where you gotta have a resume at the very least.
Yeah.
You could build up to that knowledge. Tony Robbins I read his book and I really love a lot of his book. Bro, at a time in his 20s, he was living in a small crib, washing his dishes out of his bathtub. Because that's all he had going on.
Yeah.
I seen his grind. I started reading James Allen. I started reading these books. He put the work in. So that's why I respect it. It's so like, if you put the work in, you see what a blossom.
For sure. Then Elon Musk, his upbringing was crazy too. He lived in Africa.
Yeah.
I think he had like a real rough upbringing, like way worse than mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at him now.
Yeah, and he taught himself how to send rockets. He didn't go to school.
For sure.
So that's what showed you. Even like them Einsteins and Edisons, it was either Einstein or Edison when they was in the 3rd grade. The teacher put a note on them because they wasn't even reading back then. Yeah. But it was like, you should keep your son homeschool because he's too retarded. He's too literate. This man ended up becoming a genius, bro. The best inventor, imagination, because they study what was in, bro. They start getting knowledge on that, and they start doing, like they start knowing about, it's different. You know about the different frequencies, right? Like alpha, theta, frequencies, theta. He knew like theta is the most creative state. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can get ideals and delta and stuff, and that's where we go right before we go to sleep. So he'd be sitting in the chair, be finna doze off, just brainstorming stuff. And if he had like a marble thing in his hand and a bowl. So if he was finna fall asleep, your hands will open up and then hit that bowl, he'll wake up. But he kept going in that world, grabbing ideals. He was going to the 5th dimension. That's what music even is, bro. Because music ain't nothing tangible.
It's energy.
Yeah, but it's like we feel it, bro. Like you can hear something make you cry. You can hear something make you aspirational. And millions of people could relate to that one lyric or line. That's how you know it's that energy, the quality in it that can be so effective and magnetic and beneficial at that. So it ain't got to be the drill and spin all this bullshit that fuck up community.
I was just listening to Nipsey.
Yeah. And I love Nipsey, bro. That's my God. That's probably one of my last posts on Twitter. His album, I was going through so much in a negative way around that time. But what kept me still and steady, bro, his whole philosophy, like, life a marathon. I've been through every emotion, but I just didn't give up. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So when you going through the pain, you're like, damn, this shit is really a marathon. I can't give up.
can't.
And then you just really you just see visionary, you know. I love Nipsey, bro. I love Nipsey, bro. I still to this day listen to him, bro. Bro. Intellectual. He was big on Bitcoin and crypto back then. I'm like, I just started getting hit.
No cap.
He was a visionary.
When he opened up his store, the technology T-shirts.
Yeah.
I think they just now releasing them. Yeah. But like he was on that. I need to get
some of that gear too, though.
Bro.
Really represent.
He was ahead of his time. I'm watching his little he had a seminar. He had a seminar where like he was introducing the T-shirts and the technology, and he was saying the barcode with a tag. It'll usually be a tag on the inside, but you scan it on your phone through the Marathon app, and then like it'll let you know about new music releasing or something. All like technology on a shirt.
What?
And this is a purchase you made, but it's updating you.
Well, on
that's
the shirt, though, like QR code and the way. That's genius. That's what I'm like. Well,
back in
I like that I like that he cared because the money that he got, he was like, boom, let me put a technology community. You gotta care because back then, even if you put something, you could be good with just putting a little recreational gym in, you would get love in the city. Mm-hmm. He went as far as say, I'm gonna put a technology because I already know the world going this. Mm-hmm. So if they get hip to the technology and this and that, they gonna be top 10% like incomers and just doing a value from the skill sets because we need them for like all what's going on in the world right now. Like,
he's big on ownership, building community centers. Right in his own hood, he was building out of his hood. Like, for sure. You know, the crack epidemic tore down the hood. He was rebuilding it. You know what I'm saying? He told at this Snoop said at his funeral that Nip was talking to him one time, and they was like Nip was like, why don't you, like, you know, you could have, like, you know, murals of you and, like, you know, like, you could build your community and whatnot. And he was like, bro, why don't you do it? You know what I'm saying? And Nip did it. You know what I'm saying?
You should read this book I read because of him. This when I knew Nip was real powerful. It's a book called The Three Magic Words. I got notes on it. The Three Magic Words.
U.S. Anderson?
U.S. Anderson.
Okay. It's in the watch. It's in the save later.
Gang?
I'm hit with Nip.
You know I got my notes on that like an hour ago. You had to
an hour down. I ain't like, yo, Alchemist
really
notes.
Wake you up, though, bro. It is like, what the fuck? This for really, I'm like, this how Nip be a rapper, all that. This had to be a foundation in his beliefs, but you just realize, like, bro, the spiritual power we got.
I don't even rap, I get money, but fuck it, here verse. I'm up every day, tryna make a way. Bro said it's ever beef, he gon' grab that K. 2 mans in the summer, shout out my nigga Day. Sick, bro, hit your bitch, shout out my nigga Zay. Montage bands off them grounds, that was back in May. Riding backseat with no plays, man, you niggas gay. Bro, want a couple P's, meet me at the bay. If you try some dumb shit, leave a white boy gray. I'm really different with this shit, if I up, I spray. Gang, hey, TMM shit, nigga, y'all know what it is.
Hey, TLBLTYP shit, bitch. TLBLTYP shit, bitch. Hey.